Morning prayer time. Thanks for joining me. I've been doing a little series on what I call even when prayers. We did one on the world. God, help me to love the world even when. This one is God, help me to love others even when. And I think of people and I think of all the reasons that we decide we can't love somebody. I was reflecting on a memory with a music teacher that my sons had. And he taught both drums and guitar and all the instruments and all the vocals and put bands together. A rather eclectic fellow, always wore army fatigues, had long dreadlocks, and seldom slept, but took little naps during the day and during the night, and painted and taught karate, and oh my gosh, Tom was a very unique character. It was tax time, and my tax advisor said, all those lessons that you've been paying for, those can all be deducted if you just have a receipt. And suggested I go and ask this music teacher for a receipt. Well, he became very quiet, and it became obvious that he didn't want to do that. I called him. I sent him a note. I felt like, oh my gosh, this is my right, to be able to get this tax deduction, and it probably was. But it became clear to me that Tom was kind of under the wire as far as reporting his income on most things. And I felt bad about that, and I definitely butted heads with him. I disagreed with him. But I finally came to the conclusion that this person was far more important to me than any of the things that I thought were so valuable or right. And I find myself finally going to Tom, and I met him outside little set of stores, and where his music, where he taught music, and he came out, and I told him, I just said, Tom, you're far too more important to me, and this relationship. I got the biggest hug and the biggest blessing right out on the street from this man, and I think about that. I think about that's how I need to be able to look beyond so many things, and so I pray, God, help me to love others even when I think I'm right, even when I think others don't follow the rules the way I think they should. Help me to love others because you first love them, and your love shines on this world and to them constantly. Through in your love, your peace, your grace, your hope is a constant in all our lives. Thanks, God. Find your own moment to be able to say, God, help me to love others, even when. Amen.